What a global internet blackout means for us. Imagine waking up tomorrow and finding the entire internet gone. Disconnected, silent, and lifeless. No social media, no emails, no streaming, no Google at your fingertips. What if this wasn't just a bad dream, but a very real possibility rooted in history and creeping closer every day? Today, we'll unravel the gripping story of internet blackouts, what has happened, what could happen, and how our digital world might just be more fragile than we think. The internet feels as permanent as the air we breathe, but history tells a different tale. In the blink of an eye, entire regions have plunged into digital darkness, and global outages have sent shockwaves through economies, governments, and everyday lives. But what if a truly global internet blackout, something on an unprecedented scale, struck? What would life look like offline in a world wired to be online? Stay with me as we dive into the strange and sometimes chilling world of internet blackouts, where fact meets prediction and history whispers warnings we dare not ignore. The story begins not in some distant future, but in the very recent past. Across the globe, internet blackouts have already been used as tools, sometimes by governments trying to suppress dissent, other times by cybercriminals aiming to exploit vulnerabilities. In 2019 alone, we saw countries like Iran, India, and Sudan pull the plug on their own networks during political unrest, turning entire populations into digital ghosts overnight. But these were regional shadows compared to the possibility of a worldwide blackout. What if this time, the blackout was not caused by deliberate government action, but by a massive cyber attack or a cascading technological failure? Experts warn of scenarios where a coordinated assault hits undersea cables, the hidden lifelines connecting continents, or targets the internet's core routers. Just one cleverly executed strike could unravel the digital web, leaving billions disconnected. History echoes these warnings. Back in 2016, a massive cyber attack, known as the Dyn Attack, brought down major websites like Twitter, Netflix, and Reddit by exploiting weaknesses in the domain name system, the internet's address book. If a similar attack scaled up, imagine the chaos that could unfold worldwide. What if our digital existence, so effortless to us, is actually a tightrope walk over a bottomless abyss? Beyond cyber warfare, nature itself could deal a devastating blow. Scientists studying solar storms recall the Carrington Event of 1859, the largest geomagnetic storm on record, which caused telegraph systems, the communication technology of the time, to fail and spark fires. Today's internet infrastructure relies heavily on vulnerable satellites, power grids, and undersea cables that a similar solar storm could fry overnight. Could we be living on borrowed time before sunstorms disrupt everything from banking to healthcare? Then comes the human factor. As more of our lives migrate online, from smart homes to critical public services, an internet blackout risks not just inconvenience, but catastrophic breakdowns in food supply chains, emergency rescue communications, and global trade. Will we remember to disconnect to reconnect with reality if that moment ever arrives? Some technologists foresee a future where decentralized and resilient internet designs might rise like a phoenix from potential blackouts. Yet uncertainty looms. How quickly can the world recover from a sudden blackout? How will societies adapt when instant answers vanish and digital silence reigns? As the digital clock ticks on, one can't help but wonder, are we prepared for a world unplugged? History shows us the dangers, science reveals the vulnerabilities, and imagination paints the stories yet to come. What would you do if tomorrow your screen went dark and the online world became a memory? Would the global blackout be a nightmare, a chance for rebirth, or something entirely different? The answers lie not just in technology but in how we value connection, both virtual and real. The story of the internet blackout is not just about lost signals, but about who we are when the world's greatest network fades to black. This tale leaves us at a crossroads. balancing between innovation and fragility, between digital dependency and resilience. Maybe the future doesn't lie in total blackout or unbroken connection, but somewhere in learning to navigate between the two. And as the looming possibility of disconnection grows nearer, one truth remains clear. Every click we make is part of a story that's still being written. How that story unfolds might depend on the choices we make today.